When children or youth come into the Chinook Child and Youth Advocacy Centre, they can often feel anxious, afraid, or even distrustful. And while our amazing staff have always done an excellent job comforting and engaging with their clients, a new team member has made their job significantly easier. Our new facility dog, Link, joined the team in May, and in a few short months he has had a remarkable effect on the kids that he interacts with. In this episode, we will meet Link and his handler, Baylee Schmidt, and learn more about facility dogs and the impact they can have.
Across the prairies, the wind is a constant companion, drifting down from the mountains, across the hills and valleys, forests and plains. The wind is a harbinger of change. It whispers warm breezes across snow-covered winter landscapes and caresses sunny summer evenings. It whips up snow into blizzard frenzies and boils up ominous black clouds of prairie thunderstorms. And if you listen closely, you might hear messages in the wind which speak of hope, change, and renewal. This is Voices in the Wind, a regular broadcast from the Chinook Sexual Assault Centre, where we share news about our mission to end sexual violence and child abuse across southwestern Alberta.
Hi, I'm Brett Brown, one of the Communications and Sustainable Fund Development Officers here at the Chinook Sexual Assault Centre. I would like to welcome you to this episode of Voices in the Wind, a podcast dedicated to exploring news and information about sexual abuse, sexual violence, and child abuse. This can be a challenging topic to address, but our goal is to approach it with hope and positivity. We aim to highlight the incredible efforts being made to support those affected by abuse, while also providing insights and raising awareness that can inspire real and lasting social change. These are important conversations to have, but we want you to be aware that we may touch on subject matter that is uncomfortable or triggering. If you feel like you need help, please reach out to us at 403-694-1094 or the Alberta One line for sexual violence at 1-866-403-8000. You can also visit our website at csacleth.ca. In May, the Chinook Sexual Assault Centre was very fortunate to welcome a new furry four-legged teammate. In just a few months, Link 2 has made a significant impact. He is loved by staff and clients alike and makes a big contribution to the service we provide at the Chinook Child and Youth Advocacy Centre. In this episode, we are joined by Link and his handler, Baylee Schmidt, who is the supervisor at the Child and Youth Advocacy Centre. We'll also talk to the communications director of the Pacific Assistance Dog Society, or PADS, which is the agency which provided Link to our organization. But first, we welcome Baylee Schmidt to the podcast. Baylee is a registered social worker with a Bachelor of Social Work. She is the supervisor of the Chinook Child and Youth Advocacy Centre, a program of the Chinook Sexual Assault Centre, where she helps to provide trauma-informed, person-centered support and creates safe, compassionate spaces for healing. Baylee is also the primary dog handler for Accredited Facility Dog, PADS Link 2. That's his full title. We just call him Link. Offering comfort and connection to those he supports. She plays an active role in community education, sharing resources and insights with schools and groups across southwestern Alberta. So welcome to the Voices in the Wind, Baylee.
I'm happy to be here.
Thank you. Okay, so to kick things off, maybe you can just tell me a little bit about your position at the Chinook Sexual Assault Centre and what you do here.
Absolutely. So like you said, I'm the supervisor of the Chinook Child and Youth Advocacy Centre program. So my role is to help support staff as they work with the children and families that come to our centre after they've experienced child abuse, to make sure they're getting support through police investigations, court proceedings, and get any other resources that they might need, including therapeutic referrals, and just making sure that they feel safe and comfortable through that whole process.
Okay. Now, in the introduction, we talked about Link has been here since May, and he's had a little bit of time to settle in. Can you tell me what role he plays here at the Chinook Child and Youth Advocacy Centre?
Yeah, Link is here to provide that extra level of emotional support and comfort to children and their caregivers when they are at our center, when they have to do police interviews, and even in the courthouse. So Link is specially trained as a facility dog to be a judicial dog. So he has a few extra skills to provide that support in courtrooms and police interviews. So really, he is just there to be a calm, supportive friend to kiddos in need.
Okay. So can you tell us why you felt it was important to add a facility dog to the services we provide here at the center?
Really, it was just about going that next level to enhance our services and create that child-friendly, home-like environment. Child advocacy centers are supposed to be as child-friendly and safe as possible. And in my opinion, nothing says like home more than a dog. So Link just adds that extra layer of like fun and comfort and support to the office space. When kids come in and they see we have a dog, they're excited, they're happy to be there, they want to see him. So I think it just provides a level of support that people really aren't able to. Our staff are fantastic, like you said in the introduction. We have some really wonderful people that work with us, and I think Link just really adds to all the wonderful work that the staff are doing to enhance the environment that we have.
Okay. So it took a little bit of time to bring Link on board. It was actually, from what I understand, a bit of a lengthy process. But
Yes.
Can you kind of describe how that all kind of worked, first making the application and then, the process that it took to bring him on board here?
Yeah, absolutely. So Link's a little fidgety today. Link, sit. Good. So to apply for Link, we had sent in a letter of interest to PADS to express that we were interested in adding facility dog programming to our center. And from there, it was really a process of paperwork applications, interviews, and lots and lots of waiting as we were matched with Link, basically. So once we had passed the interview process and PADS had decided that this was a good fit for their programming and our programming, we were put on a wait list where they kind of evaluated the dogs to make sure that we got the right dog for our needs. So every dog has their own little personality and set of skills. So Link was specially matched to us because he loves people, he loves kids especially, and he loves to do this work. So he's a perfect fit for the program that we have, and the waiting was well worth it.
Hey.
Link, sit. Good.
Okay, awesome.
He's feeling very friendly this morning.
Oh, well, that's great. Link came, as you mentioned, from the Pacific Dog Assistance Society, and earlier I had a chance to talk with their Director of Communications, and we'll just take a break here and share a few highlights from that conversation.
Hello, my name is Meredith Areskoug, and I am the communications manager here at PADS, Pacific Assistant Dog Society. PADS breeds, raises, and trains fully certified assistant dogs that support people with disabilities and community care professionals. I've been a part of this organization for 13 years as a staff person as well as a volunteer. I started as a volunteer and believed in the mission so much that I joined the team about 3 years ago. And as I said, I've seen the power these dogs have pretty much every single day and how people really feel safer and they open up when the dog is around, and they have this unconditional love from these dogs. They are very specially bred for this purpose. These dogs are able to work in these environments And they are, like the nurses, very highly skilled. They train for 2 years in order to be able to be in these environments and be the therapeutic tool, if you will, that they are. They get partnered with a team of our professional dog trainers that spend anywhere from 6 months to just under a year learning their specialized skill. So this is where they learn to open and close doors if they become a mobility service dog. The alert cues that they learn for hearing dogs and such. So a very, very specialized training in that 18 months to just around a 2-year mark. Usually our dogs get placed with their client around just before their 3rd birthday, and then their working career starts after that. Currently, we have over 160 working teams, mainly localized in the western provinces of Canada. We have some that are a little farther east. So, that includes British Columbia, Alberta, and Saskatchewan. And we have a few in Manitoba. We also have one working team up in the Yukon Territories, which was placed last year. So we're very excited to be expanding into that region. Generally, our graduating classes per year range around the 30-32 mark. So we place 30-ish dogs per year in our different program areas. We've been doing this since sometime in I think it's 87. So we've been doing this for well over 30 years, almost 40 years now. And the AFD community is an amazing, wide variety of different settings. And support from this community means that we can continue to place these dogs in other organizations such as yours to continue to build these healthy communities. And so our goal is to continue to improve our training methods and our education from our staff so that we can keep placing these life-changing, as you know, dogs.
Okay, now as Meredith has shared, facility dogs like Link undergo extensive training, but you also had to go through a bit of a training to kind of prepare yourself for this role. Maybe tell me a little bit about that process and how it went.
Yeah, so I did a series of online trainings, basically watching different handlers work with their dogs, the videos, and learning all about the care of Link. So the things that I needed to do to make sure that he was having a happy, healthy working life. So I did that online training. I had to take an exam to make sure that I really knew my stuff about dog behavior, dog psychology, and the different tasks that Link would be able to do.
Right.
And then once the online portion and the test was finished, PADS attended our center with Link, 2 of their wonderful staff, and did in-person training with me for 4 days where we went about the city and in our center, just working together to really hone our partnership. Link obviously already knew all the skills, but we were getting used to each other and learning how to work together. So just making sure that we knew what our role was as partners.
Awesome. And is there ongoing training the 2 of you can do, or?
Well, I have learned through this that dogs are never done learning. So we do daily obedience together as part of his care, as well as any little funny quirks that pop up. We need to make sure that we just keep training consistent so that he is supported to do the best job he can do and knows what's expected of him.
Okay, awesome. Thanks so much for that answer, Baylee. Now, we're going to take a bit of a break in our conversation. When we return, we'll talk a little bit more about Link's work at the center and how he helps children and youth who have experienced trauma. In the meantime, here is Jacqueline Akinakora with Chinook Wins.
Hi, I'm Jacqueline Ahenkora, and welcome to Chinook Wins, our monthly summary of news and events at the Chinook Sexual Assault Centre. To start with, we want to encourage you to get your tickets for our Dream Vacation raffle. The draw for the grand prize is coming up fast. We will be making the draw on August 22nd, and we don't want you to miss out. The Dream Vacation Raffle is an opportunity to imagine your perfect vacation. You could win a round-trip flight for 2 guests to any regularly scheduled and marketed WestJet destination, plus a fabulous prize package from local businesses and supporters. Our Dream Vacation Raffle prize package includes a new Gabbiano luggage set, 3-night stay in a 1-bedroom suite with Sandman Hotels, Red Arrow bus tickets, $300 in spending cash for your trip from Avo CPA, care for your pet from Crockery Canines, hairs and hair services from Union Salon and Barber, and dress socks from Gentleman 3. Tickets are available at the event section of our website at csacleth.ca. We also want to congratulate Irene Dech, who was the winner of the Dream Vacation Raffle Early Bird Prize. She won 2 tickets to see the weekend at the Commonwealth Stadium in Edmonton. Irene was presented her prize by our Restorative Justice Officer, Laura Oviado Guzman, who donated the tickets for our raffle. This summer, the Chinook Sexual Assault Centre will be reaching out to the local pubs, bars, lounges, and other establishments. We are hoping to distribute special posters and stickers designed to build awareness about sexual violence prevention and to share information about where to get help. If you're a business owner who is interested in these materials, please contact our office at 403-694-1094. We are also looking for volunteers interested in helping us distribute these materials. Again, contact our office if you can assist with this effort. Do you have empty bottles and cans piling up? You can turn them into a powerful way to support our organization. Take your empties into either the West or North GPS Bottle Depot location and ask that your bottles be donated to the Chinook Child and Youth Advocacy Centre. You will find the Westside GPS Bottle Depot at number 10872 Heritage Boulevard West, while the Northside location is at 613 13th Street North. This August, we want to remind you that you can enhance the impact of your support for the Chinook Sexual Assault Centre. Once again this year, we are participating in the Rogers Birdies for Kids presented by Alter Link. From now until the end of August, donations made to the Chinook Child and Youth Advocacy Centre through the Rogers Birdies for Kids platform will be matched up to 50%. This is a great way to extend your generosity and support the work we do. To participate, you can click the Donate Here tab on our Linktree or visit the Rogers Birdies for Kids website and select the Chinook Child and Youth Advocacy Centre when you make your donation. And finally, we wanted to take a moment and say a big thank you to several local businesses and organizations who have supported our efforts recently. Back in June, Katz Mittel of Taz by Katz dropped by our office to present a donation of $500. The donation was generated through sales of specially designed apparel items during the Sexual Violence Awareness Month, featuring a design she created. We want to say thank you to Katz for her amazing artwork and her sales effort to support our services. We also want to thank KFC Boardwalk Enterprises. During June, 3 local KFC locations helped to raise $1,300 for the Chinook Sexual Assault Centre. During the campaign, staff at the KFC Park Place Mall, KFC Legacy North, and KFC Codell asked customers to contribute $1 to the Chinook Sexual Assault Centre to support the programming for those who have experienced sexual violence. Managers of the 3 KFC locations dropped by in July to present the donation. Our heartfelt thanks to everyone who supported this initiative during June. Also, thanks to Ledbridge Centennial Quilters Guild for their donation of 5 amazing quilts. These beautiful creations are used to bring care and comfort to clients accessing services through our Chinook Child and Youth Advocacy Centers. Thanks to the quilters for their time, talent, and generosity. And last but not the least, thanks to Tracy Harvey from the Refresh Center for Health and Wellness, who recently donated a large selection of items to our Chinook Child and Youth Advocacy Center. From stuffed animals and journals to board games, paint supplies, fidgets, and grocery gift cards, this donation included something meaningful for everyone who walks through our doors. These items offer more than comfort. They help people of all ages feel safe, supported, and seen. Thank you to Tracy and the Refresh team for continuing to show up for our center in such a big and generous way. Your ongoing support truly matters. That's the way the wind is blowing this month. We look forward to seeing you again for Chinook.
Thanks, Jacqueline. Welcome back to Voices in the Wind. We're here with Baylee Schmidt, Supervisor at the Chinook Child and Youth Advocacy Centre, and Link, too, our facility dog here at the Chinook Sexual Assault Centre. Okay, Baylee, just to kind of paint a picture of Link's role here at the centre, can you kind of lead me through what a typical day in the work life of Link is like?
For sure. Link is really happy to be here at work. He loves coming to work. So once we arrive, he knows his routine of going to his bed in the office and waiting until it's time to meet with a client. So when children come into the center and want to meet with Link, we always make sure that it's something they want to do. We get him settled wherever they are in one of our comfortable rooms. Oftentimes, if they're on a couch, he can go up beside them on the couch where he snuggles closely to them or lays his head on their lap. And they can pet his soft fur and really just soak up all the love that he has to give. So Link will do meet and greets like that if kids are meeting with one of our advocates just to work on grounding skills or emotional regulation. Link also will provide support in Crown meetings. So when kids have to meet with Crown prosecutors before court proceedings, Link will do a similar role where he'll either lay at their feet or lay beside them on a couch while they talk about what to expect from the court process with the Crown. Link can also be used in police interviews. So in our interview rooms at our center, Link would go in with the child and the interviewer and lay beside them again, either on the floor or on the couch. So they have that sense of comfort and support during the interview. And really little meet and greets here and there. So oftentimes when we're in and out of the office for bathroom breaks or a walk to stretch his legs, if there are kids in and out of the center, Link is always happy to stop and have a visit with them and meet everybody, really. He loves people. Mm-hmm. And when he's not meeting with the kids and youth in our center, he is running around with me to all the different meetings. So he's happy to meet with his different coworkers and get love and support from them. And of course, provide support to all the wonderful staff that we have here at the center and really just go with the flow. He's a pretty relaxed guy.
Yeah, awesome. And I know the staff loves having him around.
Yeah.
It's really quite amazing. So let's talk a little bit about the importance of the work that he does here at the center. And can you kind of maybe share a little bit about the difference that he makes when you or our other staff members are interacting with him and talking to each other, I guess, and how he helps with that?
Yeah, I think Link really helps to provide, obviously I've said emotional support a million times, but I think it can't be overstated. It's really incredible to watch him just provide a sense of calm to kids when they are often feeling really stressed or anxious or maybe even angry, dysregulated. Once Link enters the room, there's usually bright smiles and sometimes laughter. He's a pretty goofy dog. He has a really long tail that's always wagging. So I think he adds just a bit of levity to some pretty tough situations. And it's incredible to watch him work and just the change in the atmosphere that he can make once he enters the room.
Okay. Now, this may be kind of along the same lines, but maybe tell me, why is it that, interacting with a dog makes children feel so much calmer and more comfortable? Any thoughts on
That's fair. My guess is really dogs are such loyal, lovable animals. They and especially dogs like Link, they love people. They love to be with them and just have like an unconditional care about them. And so I think that having a facility dog like Link just there's no expectations from him. He is there 100% for the kids and just wants to be by them, snuggle them, get pets. And so the kids are able to just be kids in that moment and enjoy having a dog at a place that they might have to talk about some difficult things. They don't maybe have to think about those difficult things when they're petting Link. They can have a sense of ease when he's there.
Okay. Now, the whole dog program here at the Chinook Child and Youth Advocacy Centre wouldn't be possible without the support of Pet Value and local franchise owners Tammy Belongi and Bobby Joe Remington. Tell me about how important that support is to our organization.
Yeah, so we are very, very lucky to have Pet Value sponsor Link. So they cover everything that falls under him needing care. So food, supplies, baths, vet, everything they have taken care of so that I can worry about making sure Link is cared for without all the stress that comes along with dogs.
Yeah. No.
So they have been absolutely fantastic. The staff at Pet Value are wonderful. Whenever we pop in to grab his bag of food or take him for a bath, even though he doesn't love it. The staff are really wonderful in just making sure that we're taken care of. So we're very, very grateful to Pet Value for their care and support of Link, because without him or without them, he wouldn't be able to do what he does.
Great answer, Baylee. And thanks so much for joining us here for the podcast. Really appreciate you taking the time to stop in and help us out. That wraps up this episode of our podcast, but we'll be back next month for another great episode. In the meantime, to learn more about the Chinook Sexual Assault Centre, please visit our website at csacleth.ca or call us at 403-694-1094. If you need help, you can also call Alberta's one line for sexual violence at 1-866-403-8000. Thanks for watching. See you again for another episode of Voices in the Wind.